Animal fiber part 2, and today we are going to discuss about production of silk. Silk, it is also called queen of fibers. Silk fiber is obtained from cocoon of silkworm. Silkworm is also called silk moth. The silk moth live on mulberry leaf of mulberry plant. There are different kind of silkworms produce different kind of silk in term of luster and texture. So quality of the silk depends upon luster and texture, and it is produced from different kind of silkworms. As for example, tussar silk, munga silk, kosa silk, these all are produced by different kind of silkworm. Mulberry silk is the most common silkworm. Cultivation of silkworm on large scale to obtain silk is called sericulture, or you can say rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk on large scale is called sericulture. Actually, silk is a fiber of having shining appearance. So it's a costly fiber. It is a prized fiber due to its natural lustrous appearance, because it is generally used to make the dresses for party purpose. It is bad conductor of heat, so you can say कि it is good insulator, so much comfortable for winter as well as summer, keeping a person warm in winter season and cool in summer season because it is bad conductor of heat. Silk was discovered in China in 3500 BC. and initially it was used by emperor only. सिल्क का खोज बेटे चाइना में हुआ था. चाइना में फर्स्ट टाइम इसको डिस्कवर किया गया था और बहुत पहले 3500 BC बिफोर क्राइस्ट, है ना. एंड जब इसका खोज हुआ था तो शुरू में ये सिर्फ राजे महाराजाओं के ही ड्रेस बनने के काम आता था. सो इनिशियली इट वाज ओनली यूज्ड बाय एम्पेरर्स, बट थ्रू द ट्रेड that silk is spread to other parts of the world. The route through which the trade of the silk was done was known as Silk Route. The ancient trade route which linked China to different parts of the world for silk trading is called Silk Route. It's very important, आप लोग इसको याद रखना कि सिल्क रूट क्या है. तो चाइना से डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड को कनेक्ट करने के लिए जो रूट था जिससे कि सिल्क का व्यापार होता था, उस रूट को हम लोग बोलते थे सिल्क रूट. इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द लाइफ साइकिल ऑफ सिल्कवॉर्म, देयर आर 4 स्टेजेस इन द लाइफ साइकिल ऑफ सिल्कवॉर्म. फर्स्ट एग, नंबर 2 लार्वा, नंबर 3 pupa, and number 4 adult. So female silk moth first lay eggs on mulberry leaves. After about 14 days, eggs are hatched into larva. That is the second stage of life cycle. Larva is also called caterpillar. This caterpillar continuously feed on mulberry leaves to grow into size. So fully grown caterpillar or fully grown larva is called pupa. At end of this stage, pupa secrete filamentous thread-like structure. With this filamentous structure, pupa start wrapping its body around itself completely and make a cover. This cover of the filamentous structure is called cocoon. So pupa stay inside the cocoon for some time and then it comes out as a adult silk moth. So this is the 4 stages of silk moth in its life cycle: egg, larva, pupa and adult silk moth. Now come to processing of silk fiber. The process of obtaining silk fiber from silk moth involves the following steps. Number 1, rearing of silkworm, that is sericulture. Number 2, reeling, that is separation of fiber. Number 3, dyeing, that is coloring into different color, because natural silk is only white or yellowish in color. So different color of the silk is obtained by dyeing. Next step is spinning and last is weaving. So let us come in little bit detail. Steps involved in silk production. The first step, mature healthy female silk moth lays 100 of eggs at a time, as you can see in the diagram. Then step 2 start. Incubation of egg are done, in which the egg are warmed to a suitable temperature for hatching, because second step is hatching. So incubation of egg are done, in which eggs are warmed at a suitable temperature for hatching. Step 3, after hatching, the larva, or you can say caterpillar of silkworm, comes out and fed on freshly chopped mulberry leaves for almost 6 weeks. Through worms eat continuously and increase in size. After the end of 6th period, larva or caterpillar of the silkworm grow into pupa and climb on the branches of tree and shrubs and start secreting a fine filamentous thread-like structure to wrap its body completely. It takes at least 8 days to complete the process. This is called spinning of cocoon. The amount of usable silk in each cocoon is very small. About 5,500 silkworms are required to produce 1 kg of the raw silk. Now come to next step. Next step is reeling. The cocoon are boiled or heated in oven to kill the pupa. Boiling water also dissolve the gummy substances that hold the fiber in cocoon. But with one thing is very important here to keep it in the mind कि animal activist जो लोग एनिमल के वेलफेयर के लिए काम करते हैं, दे ऑलवेज अपोज दिस प्रोसेस of obtaining silk from the cocoon, because in this process live pupa or live silkworm is killed in hot water or in oven to obtain continuous filamentous fiber of silk. So this is very opposable method. And the last step is the filament obtained from the reeling are joined together and twisted to form silk thread that is wound on a reel. The resulting thread is called raw silk. Final recap देख लेते हैं in the production of silk. Number 1, the healthiest moth of the silkworm lay eggs on the mulberry leaves. Egg hatch into larva and they continuously feed on mulberry leaves and grow into pupa. Pupa secretes a thread-like structure and wrap its body completely with this thread with a cover that is called cocoon, and it stay inside the cocoon for some time. To extract the silk from the cocoon, we need to boil the cocoon in hot water so that the fibers separated from each other, and then we can obtain this fiber for reeling for spinning process, and then it is woven into the silk thread. Now let us talk about the health condition of workers in wool and silk industry. Wool industry is an important means of livelihood for many people in our country, but sorters' job is risky, as sometimes they get infected by bacteria that is anthrax. Name of the bacteria is anthrax, है ना, which causes a fatal blood disease called sorters disease. Respiratory disease is also a very common problem found in the worker of silk industry. It is caused due to inhalation of the vapor during the reeling when they are boiling the cocoon. Results in asthma and bronchial alignments. Scabies and other skin infection also very much common in silk industry. During reeling, constant dipping in the boiling water, the skin of the workers become raw and blister, resulting in the peeling of the skin of hand and feet, as you can see in the diagram.